This is the infamous park by Valenzuela City, but does it really hold up to high standards?
We visited the park after school. There were two routes to get there. One heading right from the school and one heading left. Both routes are of walkable distance from the school to the park.
The playground was of decent size and can be seen on the left side from where we entered. It was in an open space which helps with the safety of the children and gives them plenty of space to run around. It was also full of equipment to play on, but it did not feel cramped and people could still walk around despite the children. The children, combined with outside noises from vehicles, were very loud and overstimulating. The senior garden can be seen on the right side and is full of tables, chairs, and benches that were fully occupied by students and casual visitors.
So we are here at the seniors garden and I'm sitting on the Pro Cycle. It's located in a very easy to access area where you can see it and you can use it. So this is very useful for those who don't have any workout equipment and would like to get some exercise.
There were no safety rules or measures such as posters or foam mats that may improve safety.
The picnic garden had a moderate ambience, although it felt cramped as there were many people and it was a smaller space, and the grass is made of plastic and it may feel sticky at times because of waste and liquid accumulation from the rain. But on the good side, there were many trash cans in that spot.
We did not get to explore the amphitheater as it looked like the staff was preparing it for an event, but it looked spacious and could accommodate a large amount of people in one space.
Just for comparison, this is how big the amphitheater is.
It had a stage and multiple speakers. The main issue that lies here is the safety of the seats or stairs, as there were little to no guardrails in the venue itself, and this can be a safety hazard if people are not careful. The Aero Circle was a spacious grass-filled space where many students did projects and spent time. It was lined with many chairs and tables and also had greenery. So far, it had the best ambience.
This is the Aero Circle. There are a lot of seats here for you to sit and relax.
But it was still bright and relaxing even in a crowd of over 100 people. The town center was spacious and had 2 floors. However, the first floor was more occupied. It also had a wide array of food options, old and new. They were placed strategically at the entrance. However, they did not cause a blockage, and visitors can still freely walk through. The escalators were working and the interior was neither big nor small, but it was easy to navigate.
There were also sinks to wash your hands in, plenty of trash bins, a lot of CCTV cameras, a numerous amount of restrooms, and a smoking area which gives the place a nice touch.
The park in general was spacious, however very crowded with people of multiple demographics. This means that the park is suitable for most if not all demographics. There were an ample amount of animals such as turtles, fish, and birds that looked to be well taken care of and were in secluded areas, which played well in the advocacy to educate about animals and wildlife. There were many plants and foliage that were consistently placed throughout the park. This also looked well kept and healthy, which can make for good photos and scenic views. When we entered the park, we were immediately greeted with multiple stalls that were set up under tents. Though accessible, this took up a lot of space and were not necessarily aesthetically pleasing to look at. They occupied multiple walkways and paths to different parts of the park. We had a small food trip which consisted of visiting multiple stalls all around the park from the back entrance to the town center. The Dim Sum Republic stall sold a variety of to-go Chinese-inspired food. Their raw materials were already measured and packed, saving time for the customer. Their portion was a lot larger compared to the store near Valmasay, and they gave their customers the option to customize their condiments according to their taste.
Okay, so kakaupo lang natin and susubukan na natin to ngayong nabili kong fried
noodles for only 55 pesos. Kaya na pa ako tatakam actually.
However, it can easily be bland or strong since they did not give any measurement recommendations. 4.2 out of 5 stars.
Anghang, pero masarap.
The fruta stall had many options, although some were unavailable due to lack of supply. 109 pesos was the cost of a large mango shake. It was not the best deal as it was not a good amount for the price. The taste, however, was good, but not above average. It was not too sweet but not too bitter and had an actual mango taste. The stall was easily accessible and the staff was very friendly. 3.5 out of 5 stars. The bread stall was located in a specific pathway and it may not easily be seen if one does not explore the park's areas. The bread were attention-calling as it looked really delicious and the products were really cheap and were given to us quickly. Although only 10 pesos each, they had a nice touch of their respective flavors. It was not too strong. 5 out of 5 stars. The drink stall had a lot of options as well, ranging from pure liquid to those with soft gelatin to munch on. 3.8 out of 5 stars. Purple Scoop had various forms of ice cream to be enjoyed. The sundae with caramel syrup costs 30 pesos. The vendor rapidly finishes the order and is very cautious. 4 out of 5 stars. Shawarma Shack's buy one take one promo is cheaper for those who can share with another. The staff were really friendly. It is delicious for its price as other stand-alone stores are more expensive than it, although their meat is arguably not as authentic as the more expensive ones. Overall, the rating of this store was 4.4 out of 5 stars.
In conclusion, Valenzuela City People's Park is an accessible, spacious, and crowd-friendly park. It has many options for food and entertainment. It is a good and affordable place to spend time with family and friends. Although it is not perfect, it is still very suitable as a casual and fun hangout place for people from all walks of life.